An innocent meet-cute, a long-distance relationship that lasted years, the joy and challenge of starting a new family. Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank have come a long way over the last decade. The happy couple met at Verbier, a super posh ski resort in the Swiss Alps that's known for drawing the it crowd to its slopes for epic winter getaways. In fact, Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice frequently visited Verbier for ski trips with their parents, Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson, when they were young. Fast forward to 2010, and the youngest daughter of the Duke and Duchess of York meets her soulmate on the same slopes. Eugenie told This Morning that it was love at first sight when the two spotted each other. Upon elaborating on their first encounter, Eugenie joked about how she perceived Jack Brooksbank. She said,
And I thought, what a silly hat. And I thought, who's that? And then you came over and shook my hand, and I was all butterflies.
The princess later expressed to the BBC that they had deep compatibility. She said, "We fell in love. We have the same passions and drive for life." The Royal Ascot is a swanky British affair that on occasion draws many royals and socialites within the UK. During the summer of 2011, the tabloids reported that Princess Eugenie attended the famous horse racing event with her new boyfriend Jack Brooksbank, whom they identified at the time as a waiter, according to the Daily Mail. The high society event was one of the first public outings for the new couple, and it was a valuable time for Brooksbank to meet and fraternize with members of the royal family in the royal enclosure, an invitation-only part of the racecourse. After more than 3 years together, the couple embarked on a new phase in their relationship, the long-distance chapter. In 2013, Princess Eugenie hopped across the pond to work in New York City at the online auction house Paddle 8. Initially, friends of the couple noted that Eugenie was hesitant to make the move because she didn't want to be separated from Jack. However, like a good boyfriend, he encouraged her to go after her dreams. He also visited Eugenie in New York, making every effort to show that their relationship was a high priority despite them living in separate places. During their time apart, they relied heavily on phone and video calls to maintain their connection. Jack told the Daily Mail, "We spend a lot of time on Skype. It's great. We are still very much together." Overall, Eugenie and Jack are a great example of a couple supporting each other in an effort to grow individually while also maintaining a serious long-distance relationship. After a few years overseas, Princess Eugenie moved back to London in 2015 to start working as the Associate Director for the Swiss contemporary art gallery Hauser and Wirth. Though this move was career-oriented on the surface, she also obviously wanted to get back to Jack. In 2016, Eugenie gave the public a peek into her daily life with a personal interview for Harper's Bazaar. Touching on what a typical night looked like with Jack, she said, "When I'm with Jack, we watch The Walking Dead, which we're obsessed with. Maybe Game of Thrones is our next thing. Sounds like a regular couple." In the fall of 2016, the royals' trip to the legendary Scottish castle Balmoral served a variety of functions. Firstly, Prince Harry was hosting a bird hunting party for his 32nd birthday. Secondly, former Prime Minister Theresa May was visiting. And last but not least, Eugenie and Jack hoped to get the Queen's formal blessing for their engagement. According to Express, an insider at Balmoral was quoted saying, "You could call this weekend a rite of passage for Jack. There is no way he would be invited to stay with the Queen unless he was being welcomed into the royal fold and the bosom of the family." Since she was not among the top 6 royal members in line for the throne, Eugenie did not officially need the Queen's permission to get married. Still, Eugenie reportedly had a great relationship with the Queen and most likely wanted to get her official blessing prior to taking the next step with Jack. The duo attended Pippa Middleton's spring nuptials in Berkshire at St. Mark's Church on May 20th, 2017. Photos from the wedding show Princess Eugenie wearing a smart dark blue dress paired with a cream hat and navy blue high heels with red and cream accents. Over the course of the event, the two were seen getting quite affectionate toward each other, which set the media buzzing about when the couple would seal the deal. Earlier that year, there were rumors swirling that the couple had already gotten engaged. Eugenie had been seen out in public with a band on her left ring finger. However, the couple later denied the claims. After 7 years together, Jack finally proposed to Eugenie near a lake in Nicaragua. Shortly after the proposal, the couple had their first TV interview together.
It was the perfect moment. We couldn't be happier because we knew it was going to end up this way. Yeah.
Jack explained how he proposed with a rose Podparadscha sapphire, but wanted to wait to design the rest of the ring with Eugenie's input. He said, "I didn't want to do anything until Eugenie had signed off on it." The ring also has personal symbolism, as it has a certain quality that reminds Brooksbank of his bride-to-be. He said, "Why I loved it so much is because it changes color from every different angle that you look at it, which is what I think of Eugenie." In traditional royal form, the royal family celebrated Easter church services at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle. What made this day special was that it officially marked the couple's first joint public appearance as an engaged couple. The 28-year-old princess escorted her new husband-to-be with other family members and attendees. Taking part in traditional royal events is a staple when joining this high society family, and Jack seemed to fit in like a true blue blood. Among the attendees of the service included Prince William, Kate Middleton, Princess Beatrice, Zara Tindall, Peter Phillips, Autumn Phillips, and the Queen. Despite some drama related to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge arriving after the Queen, which is considered a big royal no-no, everyone else seemed in good spirits and happy to have Jack join the clan. The much-anticipated royal wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle drew an impressive guest list from A-list Hollywood celebrities, such as Oprah Winfrey and George Clooney, along with English legends like Elton John and James Blunt. But we cannot forget about the family who also made the guest list, like Harry's cousin Eugenie and her fiancé Jack. As Eugenie and Jack attended the widely televised ceremony, they probably couldn't help but think about their own upcoming nuptials, since their wedding was scheduled to take place later that same year in the same venue. Additionally, many noted the overt similarities between Harry's wedding and his cousin Eugenie's wedding plans. But even though there are comparisons between the two weddings, a friend of Eugenie previously told people that there is zero competition between the two couples. They said, "It is complete love, and there is room for all of them." Like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank got married in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle. It was a ceremony of royal propositions and a life-changing experience for the couple. The princess wore a breathtaking custom gown by Peter Pilato and Christopher Devas. Prince William and Kate Middleton's daughter, Princess Charlotte, was a bridesmaid, while their son, Prince George, was a page boy. Besides their family and friends, the couple allotted 1,200 spots to the public to watch the ceremony.
In the name of the Father,
in the name of the Father,
and of the Son,
and of the Son,
and of the Holy Ghost.
and of the Holy Ghost.
Amen.
Amen.
Afterwards, the bride and groom participated in a traditional carriage procession throughout the streets of Windsor. Their big day was filled with merriment and joy as the celebrations continued throughout the day with a lunch reception, followed later by a black tie reception, and finally, a festival-type event the following day. First comes love, second comes marriage, third comes, well, you know the rest, babies. 2 years after the couple wed, Princess Eugenie and Jack announced that their family would be growing. On Instagram, Eugenie shared the news with her followers by posting an up-close shot of her and Jack holding a pair of fuzzy baby bear slippers on the first slide and a picture of the couple posing together and smiling on the second slide with the caption, "Jack and I are so excited for early 2021. While 2020 proved to be a difficult year due to the coronavirus pandemic, it appears that it was also a special time for Eugenie and Brooksbank as they began to prepare themselves for becoming parents and welcoming a new bundle of joy into their home and hearts. Princess Eugenie gave birth to a beautiful baby boy on February 9, 2021. According to the royal announcement, he was born at Portland Hospital and weighed 8 pounds 10 ounces. August Philip Hawke Brooksbank was born the 9th great-grandchild of Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, and the first grandchild of Sarah Ferguson, Duchess of York, and Prince Andrew. After his birth, Eugenie posted a black and white photo on Instagram, and later a photo of the couple holding their son and introducing him to the world. The post read, "We wanted to introduce you to August Philip Hawke Brooksbank. Thank you for so many wonderful messages. Our hearts are full of love for this little human. Words can't express. We are excited to be able to share these photos with you. Thank you to the wonderful essential workers, including our midwife, who came to discharge our boy." August does not officially hold a royal title because, even though his mother Eugenie is a princess, royal titles only run through the male lineage. The British couple has decided to embrace the international lifestyle. Earlier in 2022, Princess Eugenie and Jack announced they would be moving outside of their native UK to beachier pastures. The The two will be living part-time in Portugal to accommodate Jack's new job with Discovery Land Company. They will travel as a family between Britain and Portugal depending on their work schedules. Eugenie is expected to remain at her post at Hauser & Wirth, working on a semi-remote basis, according to Town & Country. The couple has even moved out of their Frogmore cottage into Discovery Land Company's newest luxury project, Costa Terra Golf and Ocean Club, in Melillas, Portugal. With access to the stunning beach and a plethora of fun activities to enjoy like yoga, horse riding, and golf, the young royal family has a lot to smile about.